Hey everyone, I am back from Lightning in a Bottle, Silverado, California. I came all the way from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and it was worth every second of it. I'm making just a quick edit to tell and share my experience, but keep in mind no words can actually describe the best weekend of my life. Lightning in a Bottle is a 3-day celebration based around the sustainability of life, music, art, and performance. Every aspect of the festival was beautiful. The Do Lab really put on an immaculate event. You wouldn't see this thing anywhere else, I believe, unless you were lucid dreaming. The whole weekend was flawless and seemed a bit unreal. It's much more than just sharing the same interests in music and art with thousands of other individuals. It's coming together as whole, and most of all, as family. So many new things I tried and opened up to. I feel like I gathered an extra 20 years of experience and enlightenment in just a mere short 72 hours. I wish there was a way to project the memories inside my head to share every moment of it with you all, but what it really comes down to, this whole journey really made me believe life just keeps getting better and better. There was an array of incredible workshops, anything from glass blowing, making your own beer, to solo drying your fruits and vegetables, poi hooping, and so many more. A few of the speakers spoke about topics such as awakening into the divine love, becoming a universal species, shining your light, and a pretty funny spectacle outlook on polygamy and monogamy. And can't forget yoga. There was so much yoga to be done, a wide variety of types: mantra, flow, sound, vibration, sacred seeds. The list is endless. My family that I camped with consisted of around 15 of the most humble, admirable, optimistic, compatible people to bunk with. Lainey, Steve, Aaron 1, Aaron 2, Vicky, Mike, Hutch, and quite a few others that equally stood out for me that I had the honor of meeting and making righteous friendships with. A couple of them I had actually previously met on past migrations. Brad, for instance, this gentleman that I connected really well with and spent most of my time with at Lucidity, another festival in California I attended in mid-April, was now making an appearance at this festival, and it was so great to see him again. And Jared, didn't realize we had actually met before at a Halloween show, Subvert and Newmark at Simons Valley Ranch, north of Calgary. We were actually laying on the grass, cooling off from all the dancing outside of this venue on a Halloween night. Didn't get each other's names or anything, only talked to each other for about several minutes, and somehow over the course of 3 days at LIB, it got brought up that we were both at the show and he had recognized me, and turns out we only live an hour away from each other. It's pure magic how things work out like that, and the stars really do align. We both had a caravan separate ways all the way to Southern California to reconnect and establish this chemistry. But now let's dip into the subject of sounds. I was beyond stoked for the lineup when it was released. Names like Schwangel, Kylie Scintilla, Mikey Line, Russ Liquid, and Glitch Mop. The main stage's amps were supplied by PK Sound, which was nice to see. A little slice of Canada was there with me. And Bass Nectar was thunderous. My nose, ears, mouth, and pretty much every orifice tickled from all that intense bass. Refreshing to hear tracks from his new album, but also memorable to hear oldies from Lauren. Random Round was such hype too. He played my favorite song, I Alone, and it was all I was waiting for. Pearson, for those of you who don't know who they are these astonishing circus acts such as core dancing, fire juggling, trapeze, swingers, and all the works. They were so visually pleasing and unbelievable. Yodo was another group I had witnessed and heard for the first time, and they were also very phenomenal. Only at LIB will you find a huge boob, Lainey passed out with a mustache, tangy medicinal garlic fries, a giant game of Connect 4, renegade stages just to zip outside your tent, and mass amounts of beautiful architecture. We were serenading our typical selves and letting go, and you could tell everyone was feeling right at home. Everyone's positive energies were bouncing and ricocheting off of each other. We were all at ease and all having the time of our lives. The setting, the people, the movement was wonderful. For me, walking into Lightning in a Bottle and it being my first year, the fluctuations and stresses in my life diminished in just a few short moments. Cleansed emotionally and physically, I've never felt so awake. Nothing's ever made me feel this way before, and I cannot wait to go back next year.